Survival Alone is going to come out in the next weeks, months, years. I actually don't know when it's coming out. I thought it'd be a cool idea to go through one of this. This is a feature highlight video reduced by Paradox.
To start off with,
Avalanche.
I'd like to introduce to you our overhaul to peace conferences.
Okay, so this has been well overdue. This is probably one of the oldest features of HOI4 that's been around since day one and has needed an update for a very long time. I can't describe the amount of times I've been in MP games and the stupid, oh, hit pass, guys, hit pass, oh, hit done, guys, give me the score, guys. This scares me because I think a lot of you guys are not going to understand this and then you're going to be like, Dave, please explain it. And
Everyone in the conference has an opportunity to assert their claims.
Oh no. VC France is in a peace conference when the Axis has fallen. Oh my god, this was such an old bug. That bug's been around forever. When was the last time you saw France restore its borders after World War II? When was the last time that happened? I can't even remember.
The price of that state will rise with a sort of tax per turn. It allows everyone in the conference to gain something after having participated in a war. Previously, the top two participants were pretty much always in full control of the conference.
Guys, I may be misinterpreting him here, but he might be saying here that because miners have a more opportunity to take land now, there might be a more opportunity for border gore. I'm saying it, it's scary, but we have to deal with these facts, okay? However, he did say that land is cheaper that's connected to you, so the chances it's more likely that the Netherlands will take some land that they border with Germany than just some random island in the middle of nowhere.
Every time a state is bid upon and is contested, the cost of bidding on every subsequent turn for every actor within the conference increases. And then on the other side, we have uncontested bids where every turn that an uncontested bid is untouched by anyone else in the conference, the cost of bidding on that in the future increases.
This is interesting though. You can see that the UK is bidding on all these ones here, this occupied zone. And you can see what resources you get for it too, which is once again another improvement because it was always a bit uncertain sometimes what you're actually getting. It'd be kind of cool to see if you could see how many factories are in these states as well. Don't get me wrong though, if there's lots of people contesting states and the price keeps going up and up and up and up, sure, that's going to draw things out, I guess. However, it should require less overall turns to complete a peace conference.
We have had to do a fairly extensive rebalancing of war participation.
Ooh, that's new. That's new. So war participation was another factor that used to piss people off because a lot of people just didn't understand how it worked. And of course, there was so much cheese. What was the classic strategy where you encircle London and let the UK pump out divisions and you would encircle them over and over and over again? And it was like a system where it would think you were gaining lots of war participation because you were inflicting casualties. And there were stupid strategies as well. Like if you had a lot of manpower, you could just charge the front line and then burn lots of manpower of your own and that would result in lots of war participation because you've like massacred your own guys.
Another important sphere of interest for us is a series of quality of life improvements to the air warfare system.
Yeah, airy work, boys. Here we go.
I really enjoy now the ability you have that you can now deploy multiple wings, not just one wing at a time. It really makes things so much quicker.
So we found this from the dev diary that instead of 5 clicks, it reduced it down to 2 or 3 based on how it will work. So overall, organizing air wings now should become significantly easier because it requires less clicks.
For instance, if you play a nation where you know that I will be deploying mostly fighters, tactical bombers or close air support, then you can go in and on the airbase assign these 3 buttons to be tied to those.
So air wings now are fixed sizes. The airframes! Interwar airframe, an engine and no guns on it.
All of your planes that you have in your stockpile, and now you have several wings at your disposal.
Oh look guys, look, air wings! Actual air wing theaters on the right hand side. Whoa!
A big and I think very noticeable part of the air changes is the change we've made to standardizing air wing sizes. Generally, aircraft will now come in fixed groups of 100.
Oh, they're all 100 then. Okay, so what we got here, lads? We have airframe, a large airframe, medium airframe, small airframe. I want a heavy airframe fighter, boys.
It's fairly obvious to anyone who's played the game that a size 100 wing might not fit. And in those cases, we have still fixed wing sizes, but smaller fixed wing sizes.
So this does air superiority and interception, so it's basically just a fighter, isn't it?
Long run, it's something that people will realize is an improvement for managing large numbers of aircraft and for just overall game health. Interception is the ability now to intercept a group of airplanes between the starting location and the ending location.
This is going to completely change how air combat works. So now, when you move your planes, rebase them from base to base, there's a chance they can get intercepted.
The Avalanche update will contain a comprehensive rebalance of the naval warfare module.
Will they nerf bathtubs? Will it happen, boys? So they've reworked Navy 2, not only based on balancing aspects. Some of the stats in the back end are going to be different, but also they're reworking the technology. They're simplifying the technology.
And then a second
Hallelujah.
one which provides you with the supporting techs, such as guns or damage control.
Yeah, look how simplified this is. So now it works a bit similar to guns, where you get the modules for light turrets, then the passive upgrades, then you've got the auto, the dual purpose guns. It's a simplified tech tree. Oh, this is so good. This is
Find
so good.
exactly what you're looking for. Gone are the secondary battery tech line, and they are now rolled into the medium caliber line, meaning that you have less to research. Previously, a destroyer would be harder to hit because it would have a low hit profile because of its speed. That is no longer the case. We've introduced new modifiers for radar, fire control, and homing torpedoes that increase your chance to hit ships.
They've changed the way hitting works now. Like the chance to hit or miss is different, which is difficult because these mechanics are kind of in the back end. You don't visually see them in battle, so it's kind of hard to visualize how they work. But just trust me, when ships fire, there's a chance they can hit or miss, but once again, you never got to see it, so it was hard to visualize. Now, they've introduced lots of extra stats, which means you can increase your chance of hitting with potentially battleships. I think this is a buff for heavy attacks for capital ships.
Players were able to exploit an oversight within the ship designer that allowed you to get a heavy cruiser with only light cruiser guns. This has been fixed. Previously, dual-purpose guns were an endgame tech. Now, they have their own fully fledged tree that comes off of the 1939 light gun tech. Dual-purpose guns are light guns and secondary batteries that give you air attack at the expense of piercing. This allows you to deal with both air threats and ships with one module.
Okay, I'm definitely going to try this. I'm going to try and stack as much dual-purpose medium batteries as possible. I want to see if we stack light attack and we stack anti-air, whether it will be effective.
We've increased the penalty for overstacking, and this means you will be further penalized for having large fleets. So now it is encouraged that you have good-sized fleets spread out across an area, as opposed to one single large fleet. Joining an ongoing battle was a very, very dangerous thing to do. It gave you large penalties to your positioning, which made you much worse in combat.
This is too many changes to Navy. People are going to find ways of exploiting this, I guarantee you. Every time they've made major changes to the Navy in HOI4, people always found big, cheesy ways of exploiting it. I'm excited and I'm also scared. Oh, there's a new tab for Navy! So you've got the chassis here, and then here you've got the actual upgrades for the guns. Oh, that's so convenient.
Was Sub 3's sub-visibility stat. Sub 3 and Sub 4 visibility stats have been reduced, and the ability of sonar on destroyers has been increased. This should reduce their primacy in battle.
That actually really excites me. That's a lot of big features. Remember, we've not had a major improvement for HOI4 for has it been a year now? I don't even know. It feels like the way they're turning these DLCs over is really, rapid fire, machine gun out, spit them out, you know? I don't think this is going to change the Navy in a massive way. The only big difference is going to be that a lot of the cheesy ways of playing is not going to be an option anymore, which makes me sad and also very happy. I'm very mixed emotions, as you could probably guess, guys. Guys, if you enjoyed this and you want me to do the next highlights feature for By Blood Alone, tell me in the comments. Tell me the feature that you're excited about. And don't forget to like and subscribe. You subscribe. This channel is where you subscribe. Bye. Hey, you made it to the end. Now, this is the video you want.